SAP BusinessObjects software can be leveraged as an enterprise business intelligence solution for any given company. In this demonstration, we will be showing components of SAP BusinessObjects end-to-end reporting tools to analyze specific business analytics scenarios, leveraging sales and delivery data from an SAP HANA system. Let's say I'm a sales executive out on the road, and actually, I'm about to board a flight right now. Because we use SAP dashboarding tools that publish to HTML5, I can log in via iPad to see a high-level company sales summary. Currently, I'm looking at my executive sales summary dashboard. From here, I can see a quick graphical representation of my current year numbers versus my prior year numbers, so I can see how we're currently doing compared to past performance. This shows that in August here, we're below where we were last year. Back in July, there's a bit of a larger dip, although earlier in the year, in the first couple quarters, our gross sales were well above the prior year's numbers. Up in the top, we have these current year numbers broken out by region. We can see here our August 2016 numbers reflect above $429,000 in the Southwest region, and so on. In the next column, we see the percentage of growth from the prior month. This shows we have a 12.4% rise from July to August. The next column shows the gross sales in the previous 3 months, still broken down by region. So here it's reflecting June, July, and August, and then again the percentage growth. Here we see that because we had such a strong March, April, and May, our sales in these most recent 3 months have dipped over 37%. This next column reflects the year to prior month sales. This is effectively the year to date, but to account for any closing numbers that haven't been finalized, we do year to prior month to get a more accurate reading. And then in the final column, we see percentage growth over the prior year. So overall, I can see that we're still doing well in spite of the recent slump when compared to the prior year performance. So this shows that I, as a sales executive, can get an overview of performance, and then I can actually drill down to get a closer look. If I click on the Northeast region in this top panel, now the numbers adjust in the graph below, so I can see that in the Northeast region specifically, we're doing well overall. Gained a lot of ground in February over the prior year sales, and then have been tracking at or below the prior year in the past few months. Now, if I drill down on the Southwest, we can see the first 2 quarters we did really well over the prior year. But here in August specifically, we did far below last year's sales. So perhaps that's a red flag, and I'll need to look into that and see what's causing this and make sure it won't continue to affect the coming months. If we want to see a few more details around this number, we can do that by first selecting the region in the top panel and then clicking on the View Details button. This launches into a new window that shows a specific region's sales office breakout. In this case, we see the Southwest broken down by sales offices, Dallas, Lower California, Denver, and Phoenix, as it stands in August. Going across this table, we see August numbers, July numbers, and the associated trend. Dallas is looking pretty good, as you can see. Lower California is on par with the prior month. Denver, on the other hand, is down 27% for the month of August. This view gives a quick graphical and visual representation of my gross sales and how I'm performing both in month over month and year to year. If there's anything I need to act on here, I can take a screenshot and send it to the Southwest Regional Manager, asking them to take a look at Southwest Denver to understand why we're trending a certain way. So that's how I, as the sales executive, can utilize the dashboard and then report back to, in this case, the Regional Sales Manager, who can then use additional tools like a Web Intelligence reporting tool for follow-up actions.